It is a flyweight championship fight between Henry Cejudo and Brandon Moreno. Well, it's got to feel good for this man to make this walk. He has chewed up and spit out all comers on his run to contention. Now he is the undisputed #1 contender, looking to become the new UFC flyweight champion. A lot of people think he has the skills to do just that. Tonight, though, his opportunity to prove it in front of a sold-out crowd tonight, that he is the best 125-pound fighter on the planet. All right, so here we go with this UFC flyweight championship fight, and there is the man out of the red corner, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion, making his way to the octagon. He's defended this belt before. This is not new territory for this young man who believes that the rest are just the rest. He believes he is the best at 125 pounds and looking to prove just that here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age. Some differences in height and reach as well. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliotta. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 20 wins, 6 losses, and 2 draws. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Presenting the challenger, Brandon the Assassin Baby Moreno. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Greco-Roman wrestler, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Henry the Messenger Cejudo.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
You ready? Are you ready?
All right, here we go. The UFC Flyweight Championship of the world is on the line right now. No problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now we get back to range.
Got clip with the right hand. And they separate. Moreno's now dealing with a cheek cut. Nice Nice 1-2 there. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Clinch position. Look for the opponent to try to circle off of the side of the octagon, gets back to the...
Oh, and there's the double leg takedown for him. Beautiful entry there. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Moreno. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here, and if you're the opponent, you've got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop
You
it.
got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Close guard. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Cejudo. He continues to evolve as a striker. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Side control now. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by the ever-improved Henry Cejudo. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Moreno's going for a choke.
He's got his chin in, but now it's starting to slip under the neck.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. And he's out. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch, and every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
Listen to me. Breathe. Deep breath into that nose. Out to that mouth. All right. Perfect round. I need you to go out there and do more of that.
Okay, you ready? Round two. Ready? Let's go.
All right, round two. Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch.
Nice punch lands over the top.
All right, single collar tie now. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strikes until he makes it stop throwing.
This is exactly what he needed to get a takedown and secure the position. The guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight. Oh, he postured up there, and he's out. Lands a strike down from the bottom. Nice work there by Moreno. Useful strike there. The ground and pound on point tonight. Moreno's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Now the guy's got arm bar. He's attacking it on it. Attacking arm bar. Oh, man, that was slick.
Cejudo going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Under 2 minutes to go. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
And he landed the right hand there. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. All right, working inside the closed guard now. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Going for a submission.
Look at him push the arm down, maybe stepping into a crucifix.
Nicely done. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here.
Almost had that submission. You're going to go back right to it. You're going to take him down. You're going to pass his guard. He's going to do the same thing.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held up.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over, but stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep submission.
All right, so here we go. Next round is underway. It looked like maybe we would get a finish by submission in the previous round. Close, but no cigar.
Close, but no cigar. He's going to have to do things differently if he's going to submit this guy.
Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. Cejudo goes for the takedown. He misses. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Well, that's how you draw it up. Nice trip to secure the takedown. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Moreno. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Moreno's lower jaw looking extremely swollen now. Right hand on point. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more. Guillotine attempt now looks as though he's got the neck.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
He might get a finish here. Oh, nice job. He somehow stays in the fight. Right punches there. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Cejudo's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. Oh, useful strike on the ground, that was. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on them.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Cejudo. All right, this position now what we call the north-south. If you're the bottom fighter, what are you trying to do to get out of harm? Now he's able to isolate that left arm.
Look for him to step over the top of the head to lift his opponent onto his hip to chase this finish. The Kimura is not the arm, it's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
And he's out. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Moreno. Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Oh.
going to be blunt.
All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Flush right hand is true. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Close guard. Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside. Oh, looks like he's transitioning to an armbar.
Yeah, he's trying to switch over to get an armbar. He's going to be on his opponent to try to chase him. He's going to attack armbar here. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, nice connection by him there with the right hand.
The right hand is the dominant hand, and you can see how well he throws it.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. Oh, tags him with the left. That is an educated left hand.
Educated left hand, he's throwing it so fast and so crisp.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Moreno's has got full mount now. I mean, how many can he take? Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle.
And he's out. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
All right, man. You're doing awesome. Keep controlling this fight wherever it goes. You want more of the same. Go out there, be fast, be sharp. Do not relax on this guy.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
Final round, you ready? Let's go.
Fifth and final round. Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch. That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Moreno's face is a hot mess, man. That cut on his cheek is getting worse by the minute and worse with every strike landed by his opponent. Good defense to block the strike coming back. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt. Not a great entry there, DC.
Not a great entry. He showed everything he was going to do. He didn't hide his takedown. You knew from the moment...
Cejudo gets the double leg takedown.
Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. Oh!
Well, he's got one hand in, one hand out. Now what you're looking for defensively. And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control.
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard. Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Posturing up now.
Oh, man, that was slick. Down into his mount.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, that's a good right hand. Cejudo's right back to the full mount here. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Close guard.
Oh, you got to watch him attacking submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here. Oh, nice.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Well, what a title fight it was. What a showcase it was for this division. But at the end of the day, the champion just did a little bit more, and you got to think he gets the nod, right?
I believe it was the championship experience that allowed him to push through in those spots that he needed to in order to keep his championship. I agree with you, J.A. I think he keeps his belt.
Official decision win. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-46, and 49-46. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Henry the Messenger Cejudo.
All right, so there he is, the still UFC flyweight champion of the world. He's brought a lot of attention to this division, and a successful title defense is going to do nothing to sort of slow that rate.
They say the smaller you get, the tougher MMA becomes.